John Perry in the Bay, Whitley nights, Hill Sway, movie start.
Right, I put on here all these protective coverings. These are from Dave Ramsden, and all the ones that are like the smaller releases, the standard size releases, I put these on. But I've taken them off the other ones just so I can show you up close what these are all like, just to give you a bit of more of a in-depth look at it. This film, I watched this film. I'll tell you which ones I've watched. This is absolutely brilliant. At the moment, this is the best one. Look at that. That's disgusting, and it really is. That's the flip dart there. This is definitely region A locked. It will not play on a region B player, unfortunately, for anybody who doesn't have multi-region capability. But this is so good. I've watched all the extras on it. The extras are absolutely brilliant as well. Got some good stuff from when it came out, and also you've got a really good one, a new one, with Simon Pegg in it. I forgot that Simon Pegg was in here. I forgot a lot of stuff about this film, but it is so funny. It's Rick and Adrian Edmondson at their best, but absolutely brilliant. Highly, highly recommended this one. I know it's out on Indicator, so if you wanted to go for the Indicator one for your Region B capability, then go for that. If you like this film, it's absolutely amazing. For me, it is anyway. Next up is Iced. This is a shot and video film. It means it was shot on a video camera, and you can tell, but that's not really what it's about. It's about the fact that this film is meant to be a really good, enjoyable film. And I don't mind ones that have been shot on video. I've watched quite a few in the past. It is region free. On here you can see, you know, what the person's seeing. Great cover that is. And also that's kind of what he was seeing outside the cover. Well, in a way it was, because the person's not screaming at this point. But yeah, it's that, isn't it? Look at the detail of that. The eye on there is absolutely amazing. I like eyes, you know, people who can draw eyes. I think that's a skill in itself when they look hyper-realistic. But yeah, shot and video, it is region free, and I haven't seen it yet. It will be one of the ones I want to watch. Well, I'm going to watch them all in it, but this is a great little film when it looks like it is. And shot and video ones do not put me off at all. Next up is Fanny Hill. What a title that is. This is a Russ Meyer one. It's a lot cheaper than the Russ Meyer ones from that I've got recently, my God. But this is, the picture quality is quite good. It's not bad. It's not brilliant. Actually, the picture quality in this one's better. It's got Troy Donahue in it. As for you, Troy Donahue, I know what you want to do. This is region free. It just seems weird for the type of films that Russ Meyer made. It seems to be so not like any of his other films. Looks a good laugh though. So that's Fanny Hill. Next up is Bio Zombie. Lovely slip. And this slip is now out of print, so when you buy it on the sites, it would just be like that, unfortunately. That's why I pounced on it, because I don't think it was like top of my list when I was looking at the stuff I could get from Vinegar Syndrome, but when I seen how low it was on the print, I thought, I'm going to get it. Yes, it is region free. Usually, sometimes they don't not right on here. I think all of them are right on this particular lot that I've got. Really interested in looking at this. This has got lovely quality, actually. So I've been told this is a kind of like a mixture of Clerks and also Dawn of the Dead. I'm all over that. I love stuff like this, and it looks really good. Like I say, the picture quality is like brilliant, and I've heard a load of good things about it. Bio Zombie. I wonder if the sequel was biodegradable. Oh my God. Next is Mail Order Murder, the story of WAVE Productions. I watched this last night. This was brilliant, actually. I thought it would be, because I like this type of thing, talking about obscurities that you would never ever know. And I learned loads of stuff about this company and what they did on this video, you know. And I was like, wow, this is some of the stuff I was thinking, is that a thing? Really, really entertaining. Also as well, it's got a full film on, which, can I say it here? It's that Debbie D music video. Honestly, I couldn't get out my brain. And yeah, Wave of Terror, 1986, I think it is. That is really low budget. Well, it's just on a camcorder. Mail Order Murder is region free, yes. Good picture quality, mind, unless it's got the flashbacks from the old video movies that they had out. That was a really good thing. Next up is Dog Tags. This is region free. I thought it was going to be region A, this one. This, for me, is I don't know what it is about the feel of these particular ones, these VSA titles. It's just absolutely amazing. Get all your spot glossing is like standard on these ones. Number limited edition. And yeah, just these for me are really starting to, like, you know, if you think I can't collect them all because some of them are massively out of print, but if I had to go for a certain line out of all of these ones, what would I like to get? I think it'd be these ones. I just think the look and the feel so nice as well. It is region free. Nice poster, that, isn't it? Vinegar Syndrome thing down there. Yeah, really good. They look nice. It's not the best way to put these in for me, but yeah, as long as you're careful with them, you can put them in. Next is Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. This is the one I think Deborah would watch because it's only a PG, and I think she would be freaked out by it. Look at that. That's amazing, isn't it? Love that. 4K, obviously. Spot glossing. Just great artwork. Now I put them all on, and they all look absolutely incredible. I mean, Mail Order Murder looks awful when you see the VHS stuff, and it's that iced as well. But to me, it doesn't matter. That's the way it was. And the fact is, you've actually got these in your hands. You think this is so obscure. You would have never even heard about it or seen about it. And the good thing is about it, you can enjoy it. This is region free on the 4K, but the Blu-ray is region locked, definitely. Now I had the previous Blu-ray to this, and it had an hour-long documentary from Nucleus, I think, and that's on here. So that's what I was thinking. I says, I hope I can not have to double dip too much on this one. I don't have to double dip on this one. Lovely artwork as well. I must admit though, the picture quality on here I thought was going to be better. Now the colours were amazing. The picture quality is nice, but I just thought it would just be that extra little bit better. But it's a bit soft for me. But that's not taking anything away from it, because I do always say that if Vinegar Syndrome get it to a certain level, then that's the best it can get. It's not as if they're putting someone out, then you think, oh, it's going to be someone else to get a hold of it and make it 10 times better. I don't think it'll look like that. I think the Blu-ray looks a little bit on the soft side as well. I think that's just the way it was shot. But can't wait to watch that. And like I say, I'm going to keep that to watch it with Deborah, because I haven't watched it for a bit. Next up is The Sadness. Oh, I watched this the other night, and I wouldn't care. Deborah came in halfway through, so I paused it. She goes, oh, that looks terrible. I felt like saying, you wouldn't like to see the thing that was on before this. This is an amazing film, but it is brutal as fuck. And I mean, it is unbelievably brutal. The things, but basically in here, what I'm going to say is there is there's nothing off limit. They have done things in here I've never seen in another film. But I'm not going to say anything about it because I went in this totally blind, didn't know anything about it. And I was amazed. I was amazed at the level of brutality in here. It's a great story though. And it's slightly different to what I thought it was going to be. Blu-ray is region locked. You're best in going in blind for this one. The action starts, I think it's about hour 40 minutes, something like that. And the action starts literally as soon as you put it on. 10 minutes into it. And it just goes absolutely insane. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't know if I can show all that on YouTube. I thought if Deborah sees some of this stuff, especially the stuff that if she'd come in and the thing that was happening in this film when they're in this hospital, she would have said it was right. That's me and you finished. The picture quality in here is, the 4K is a bit grainy, I've got to say, but you do get it, it's nice and sharp, which I don't mind that at all. And then also on the Blu-ray actually is quite sharp and you don't get much grain in it. So you've got both sides of the coin if you want. When I look through this, it does look like Chuck Norris isn't in it that much, because he was never in any of the bits I saw when I went through the that's embossed as well. Just these little things that they have on them, you know, they're just great. This is the 4K, the VS Ultra line. I did flip this art around, I think, yeah. Actually, he may be in it a bit more because he's in all these pictures, isn't he? Good casting here. It's got the amazing Joe Piscopo in here. Oh, I think he's brilliant in everything he does, actually. Used to be on Saturday Night Live all the time. He gets a bad crit, but I think he's great. Well, I've always enjoyed him. He looks like a bit like Mr. Miyagi. It's he's a good character, actually. I mean, he's a good actor anyway. I remember him for a lot of stuff, but he's great in this film. The clip I saw. There's Joe Piscopo. What a name. Yeah, so I think that's another one I could maybe try with Deborah. She likes the martial arts, and she is quite, I think she's all right with Chuck Norris. I think, well, everyone's all right with Chuck, isn't he? Right, so anyway, so the last three is the three that I got with a subscription. These are the ones I was getting anyway. I mean, you can't buy these from Vinegar Syndrome, of course. So Deranged, put this on. The quality on here is nice. It is a grainy film. It's always been a grainy film. I've got the Arrow one. I'm going to try and go through the extras on here to see what there's loads of extras on here. But the introduction with Tom Savini on here is the same introduction that was on with the Arrow version. So that makes me think that they probably are going to be the same. He's a great character. Obviously, he's the bloke from who shovels the snow in Home Alone, believe it or not. That's him wearing a dead skin mask, as you do, you know. Spock Glosson. I love that cover. That's the one in the Arrow one, but the Arrow one's not. It's just that the colour of it. It just makes it look so like, I don't know, grindhouse. And this is, the Blu-ray is regionally locked, and the 4K isn't, obviously. This is a great film. It really is. It's very underappreciated. Not a lot of people talk about it, but it should be talked about a lot more when people go on about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, all that type of thing. This one should be talked about. It used to be, but it seems to have fallen off by the wayside. Real story as well. Yeah, I think that's the one that's on the Arrow one. That's a nice 4K. That nice 4K. Really glad to get that one. Actually, I want to watch that one quite quick because I haven't seen it for a long time, but I really enjoy that film. Next up is, this might be, I know I was talking about that VSA dog tags. This might be the best one for me. You know, the whole tactileness of it. It just feels absolutely incredible. It really does. So that's The Seventh Curse, and also The Witch from Nepal. Nepal. Now, this is, because when I put it on, I checked the quality out. The quality is brilliant on both of them. It is regionally locked, this one. Both of them are. And I thought, it looks a little bit ooh la la on the back, but sometimes I have these things on, but they're not really that bad in the film. But actually, when I put it on, there's a lot of that in it. So I don't know if, I was talking about this being a category 3. I don't think it is, but we never know, do you? So, yeah, it looks like it's a bit, you know, it's got a lot of that type of, well, it did at the start of it anyway. This fella with this lash just comes out of the lake, and I don't know if there's any pictures of that in here, but yeah, it looked a little bit over the top. Right, not over the top, but you know what I mean. The book here smells incredible. You know, when you get the smell from these things and you just think, wow, this is like, it's great. Wish I could bottle it, you know, and have it as an incense burner. Really excited to watch this. I used to keep picking this up in the 88 one all the time, and then just kept putting it down. I think I was waiting for a sale. Never saw it in a sale, but I will definitely check this one out really quick. So that's your book, and there's the slipcover. Amazing artwork, this. That's the Blu-ray. Like I say, quality is really good in it. So I'm really excited to watch the whole lot, you know, and that's what I'm trying to do at the minute. So this might be my favourite one out in the way of it, how it feels. It might be my favourite one. That Dog Tags is a close second. Just tactile, man, tactile. And the last one, definitely the last one, is The Curse of the Devil, Demon Witch Child, and The Vampire's Night Orgy. Now watch this. I watched Curse of the Devil first, and I'm going to watch them in order. I watched that yesterday, The Vampire Night Orgy. Orgy, forget about that. There's a lot of vampires there, but there's no orgy in it. And but the picture quality on that one is absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe it, actually. And it was such a good film. Really enjoyed it. Curse of the Devil was a good one and all. Paul Nashi is just one of those people, I just like watching him. I think he's so entertaining. I think he takes everything he does seriously. There's this werewolf transformation there. And this is region free. They're all region free, these ones. And they're all on single disc, which is great. So next up is the Demon Witch Child. I might watch that. I don't know. I'm definitely going to try and watch one today. Might be deranged, I don't know. But it's great to have this selection just to say, right, what do I want to watch today? And I've sorted out all my ones upstairs. I've put my Vinegar Syndrome ones all together on a different shelf now. And I think they'll look great, and these ones will look great as well. I'll be running out of shelf space really soon. Well, at the end of the year I will be anyway. So yeah, so that's them.